Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome, welcome, welcome. We are delighted to have you here today to participate in this presentation from Veeam and to see the remarkable opportunity that Veeam represents to you and your business. My name is Don Grease. I am the Manager of Business Development and Vendor Programs here at Lifeboat Distribution, and we're proud to say that we were Veeam's very first distributor, and today we are Veeam's largest distributor. It's a privilege for us to host today's presentation, and again, I want to thank you all for attending. Today's presentation will address why you should go to market with Veeam's virtualization solutions and how Veeam can help your organizations grow revenue. Veeam also offers an exceptional partner program, and if you've been considering becoming a Veeam partner, I hope today's opportunity briefing will convince you to sign up and choose Lifeboat Distribution as your preferred distributor. All right, I know your time is valuable, so let me get right to the introductions for our main panelists. Joining me today on the panel is Laura Aldo, who is the Inside Channel Manager for the Great Lakes region for Veeam. Thank you, Laura, for being here with us, and welcome.
Thank you for having me. Thank you.
You're welcome. So just before I turn the presentation over to Laura, I just want everyone to know that we do encourage you to ask questions, and you may do that by entering your questions in the chat panel or the Q&A area on the right side of the screen. I will keep an eye on that as the presentation goes on, and at the end, we will answer as many questions as time permits. And so with that, let me get to Laura's slide deck, and I'm going to pass this over to you, Laura.
Sounds good.
There you go.
Okay. Don, it's not changing slides for me.
Okay.
Sorry.
Oh, hold on. How about now?
Let's see. Nope.
Do you see your first slide, Laura?
No. I see the same slide that you had up.
All right. Can you see your first slide now, Laura?
I sure can.
Okay. Go right ahead.
Okay, great. Sorry for the little delay, everyone. And again, thank you for joining us. My name is Laura Aldo. As Don mentioned, I am the Inside Channel Manager here at Veeam. Today we are going to be covering finding Veeam opportunities, how we can put some money into your pockets as well. Don, it's not changing for some reason. Sorry, Don, it's not changing, and now
All right, let me try one more thing. Apologize,
okay.
everyone. WebEx gets a little glitchy sometimes. What do you have?
It looks like my slide deck, but with the lifeboat in the background.
Okay, let me do this.
Okay.
Sit tight, everyone. This just take a minute. Laura, can you share your desktop?
Sure. Do you want me to?
Yeah. Why don't we go that route?
Okay. How do I share it if I'm the presenter?
Just go to that share menu at the top of the screen, and when you click on that, it'll say share my desktop.
Gotcha. Okay. Okay. Can everyone see my desktop okay? Can you see it, Don?
I see it. Your slide is up. Go ahead. I
Okay,
apologize
great.
for the delay, everyone. Sorry for that hiccup.
Okay, then we will just go right ahead into the presentation. So today we are going to talk about who is Veeam. Today you're going to meet everyone that, from an inside perspective here at Veeam, will be supporting you and your organization, and also the benefits of partnering with Veeam. We're also going to go over some key questions to ask when you're speaking with your clients, how to uncover those opportunities, and how to sell against the competition. Also, we're going to identify problems in your client's environment and where Veeam can really help in those environments. So who is Veeam? Veeam delivers value. Veeam Software develops innovative products for virtual infrastructure management and data protection. There are 3 key points we emphasize at Veeam, and they're innovation, customer satisfaction, and value. We are innovative, with over 30% of our total employee population devoted to research and development. With every new release, we continue to have industry-leading technology. Our customers love us. At last count, we had about 40,000 customers worldwide. Of that 40,000, there were 25,000 that were backup and replication alone. And we also deliver value. Not only are we licensed and priced in a way that gives end users all the capabilities they need without complex or expensive add-ons, we sell 100% through the channel. So we solely rely on our resellers to help us find those new opportunities and assist our resellers. So let's meet your Veeam team. Who within Veeam will be supporting you? You will have a field channel manager who is outside attending events, helping with lunch and learns, doing partner training. Then you also have an inside channel manager who will help with the day-to-day activities, whether it be partner registrations, if you need help with renewals, anything that you would ever need. We also have a team of systems engineers. They are also in the field as well as inside that can help with product demo, technical questions. Say you're doing your first Veeam deployment, they can always help in any capacity that you need. We also have a marketing team. We have an outside marketing person as well as an inside, and they work with our territories to drive business and get some new leads going for our resellers. So how Veeam supports our partners. We have our ProPartner portal, which is where at the end of the presentation we will go ahead and tell you to register and become a partner and choose Lifeboat as your distributor. But within the ProPartner portal, we have our Veeam University, which helps with accreditation and moving up the levels from silver, gold to platinum. You can also register your opportunities here. We have a renewal portal as well, so that would all great information there. So what are the benefits of partnering with Veeam? With Veeam, you can add up to 20 additional points in margin with our deal registration program. In order to register a deal with Veeam, the MSRP has to be $2,500. So really simple. It could be new software as well as some prepaid maintenance. That all can go towards the $2,500 MSRP for deal registration. Let's see, doing business with Veeam is easy, and finding a Veeam opportunity is even easier. As well as Veeam was built from the ground up specifically for virtualized environments, making it the best virtual backup software in the market. So how is finding a Veeam opportunity easy? Well, you can see here the amount of growth that VMware has had over the past few years. It has increased 5 times in the past 3 years, so there is definitely no shortage of Veeam opportunities out there to be found. So what does a Veeam opportunity look like? If you have any customers utilizing any of these VMware, Microsoft Hyper-V, Microsoft System Center, or HP Operations Manager, you are currently working with a client that has a Veeam opportunity in front of you. It's just a matter of asking those right questions to discover them. For the purpose of this demo, we'll just cover our backup replication. It is our flagship product. It's the most that we work with. So for the purpose of this call, we will specifically focus on the questions to ask for Veeam backup replication and how we can benefit those clients. So some key questions to ask to find those opportunities. The first and most important, are you virtualized? Are they thinking about going to virtualization? They don't have to definitely be virtualized in order to find Veeam opportunity, but if they are moving in that direction, ask them which hypervisor are you planning to go with, or which hypervisor are you currently using. We can work with VMware or Hyper-V. Another great question is, how are you currently backing up and managing your virtual infrastructure? Just simply asking this question will a lot of times lead to identifying those problems within their current solution. A lot of times if you ask a client, how are you currently backing up? Just their answer alone can let you know if they're happy or not, which leads into our next question, are you facing any challenges with your current solution? If they are, ask them, what kind of challenges? Is it slow backup times? Sometimes it can be expensive to deploy those agents. The reliability of your backups. If you do a backup, are you going to know it's there? And if they are facing those challenges, ask them have you heard of Veeam? Direct them to our website. A lot of great resources out there. It's a great tool to get them started. So some current challenges that you may hear your clients say when you ask them, what kind of challenges or pain points are you experiencing? Traditional backups put an agent in each VM, which can get very expensive, especially with new updates being released. You have to update all those agents. It can be very time-consuming. Storage requirements are significant. For Veeam, we're storage agnostic, so for us it doesn't matter. The backup and restore time is slow. Recoverability is not guaranteed, and again, that's expensive to maintain. With Veeam, we are a two-in-one solution, so you get the backup and replication in one solution. So what kind of value to the end user does Veeam bring? We reduce cost. We have one low price for powerful functionality available, all, again, in that one product. They get backup replication, deduplication, application item recovery, and again, that multi-hypervisor support with VMware and Hyper-V. We also decrease downtime. Restoring an entire VM on any host, also with vPower, you can quickly restart a VM or recover an application item in a matter of minutes. You minimize the risk. If you have a server that goes down, a lot of the times that's how people come to us. They say, I couldn't get back this information. I can't have that again. So they want to avoid data loss by replicating every few minutes or simply back up faster and more frequently. Also ensure the recoverability of your backups by testing each backup to confirm that everything is running smoothly. And again, support any storage. Veeam backup replication is storage agnostic. So what differentiates us from those other backup solutions out there? As I mentioned, we have vPower. This is our breakthrough technology that lets you run a virtual machine directly from a backup file without any modification to the backup. Our licensing, it is all bundled in one. There's no agents or add-ons. What you get everything in our solution. And lastly, we are built for a virtual environment. Goes beyond traditional backup products to deliver a whole new level of protection for all your virtualized application, services, and data. So what is vPower exactly? vPower is Veeam's patent-pending technology that runs a virtual machine directly from a compressed and deduped backup file on a regular backup storage. So within that, there's a lot of great features bundled into the vPower. You have our instant VM recovery. When a VM goes down, you need to recover it fast. So we call it our temporary spare. You simply start the VM from the backup file. It's like having a temporary spare for your car. We have our UAir, which is our universal application item recovery. We have all deleted that important email that we need, and then, once you delete it, you can't get it back. Well, with Universal Application Item Recovery, you can actually go in and retrieve that email, that calendar, invite, anything from Exchange, SQL that you may have deleted. And then our Assure Backup. I had mentioned earlier, what good are your backups if you don't know that they are there? So with Assure Backup, you can go back and test your backups to make sure, in case of a disaster, that they are there and you continue running. We also have our on-demand sandbox. Our vPower and Virtual Lab let you put your backups to work by providing an on-demand sandbox for testing, training, troubleshooting. If you're going to add a new application into the environment, you want to make sure everything will run smoothly before you make that go live for everyone. So again, we have everything built in. We have the built-in deduplication and compression. The key here is that it's built in. A lot of legacy vendors charge extra. I've seen a couple $1,000s to add just the deduplication or the compression onto the backup solution that a client is purchasing. For us, it all comes included. We use change block tracking. So we use VMware's change block tracking capability, which helps perform incremental backups. And then also, again, that Sure Backup. A lot of times people don't test their backups. Well, with Veeam, it's an automated process for you. So you know in case of that disaster, it will be there for you. So again, just going into that granular recovery, we have instant file level recovery, one-click file restore, and the universal application item that I mentioned earlier. So the instant file level recovery, you can recover a file from any file systems, from a regular image level backup, including Windows, Macs, Linux, Unix, and there's 11 other file systems that are there that you can recover files from. We have the one-click file restore. We recently came out with version 6 earlier in the beginning of the year. Actually, no, I apologize, late last year. And version 6 enhances Veeam's existing instant file level recovery by reducing the number of steps from 10 down to 1. So you can now restore Windows guest files back to their original location directly from file search results in the Veeam Enterprise Manager. And also important to note that we introduced a file restore operator role. So this feature gives the help desk the ability to securely restore a file to, let's say, the CFO's desktop without actually having to give permission for that person to open the contents. And just mentioning again that all of these that I'm mentioning, these great features, they come included in our backup replication. So a lot of times, people will ask us, well, what do I have to purchase? Are there any gotchas to this? And the answer is no. What you see is what you get. We want to just be as transparent as we can, so everything that we present to you, your client gets with the solution. So just mentioning again that we are the 201 solution, the backup and replication. We support both VMware and as well Hyper-V, and one backup for all recovery scenarios. So how do we compare? As I mentioned, the Sure Backup will take care of the reliability of your backups. With Veeam, it's 100% guarantee. With others, it may or may not be there, so it's a risk that you may not want to take. Recover VM from backup. With Veeam, it takes minutes. With others, it can take hours. You can recover individual application items. With Veeam, with our universal application item recovery, it's any application. It's inexpensive. It comes included. As I mentioned earlier, I know with others, there's different agents that you have to purchase to be able to access specific things or recover certain things. With us, it's just all included. Recover those individual guest files. You can also create the sandbox for testing purposes. And then again, just touching on those additional capabilities, the replication, deduplication, all in centralized management. For Veeam, it is included. For the others, it's extra, so at an additional charge. So I know I ran through those slides, didn't want to take up more time, but just some key takeaways for everyone. Veeam is licensed per socket. There are no agents. We are two-in-one solution. how to find those opportunities. Listen for some key conversation words. If you're ever in a meeting with a client and they mention virtualization, backup, replication, or they say, I need a good disaster recovery plan, think of Veeam. That is exactly what Veeam is there for. Veeam has introduced industry first in each major release of Veeam Backup Replication, and we now have 5 patents pending for vPower technology. And if there is an interest sparked, bring them out to the Veeam website. You can go out there, download 30-day trials. There's great web demos, product videos. There's screenshots that will actually walk them through the installation of the software. And important to note, with our 30-day trial, the client gets full support from our support team. And then lastly, if you do uncover that Veeam opportunity, remember to go out and visit the ProPartner portal and register that opportunity for additional points in margin. And then lastly, just wanted to point out that we have won a few awards over the years at the Veeam World, which I'm sure everyone is familiar with, and just touching on again that we have 40,000 customers worldwide. So great presence in the virtualization industry. So lastly, the next steps, go out to the ProPartner portal and obviously be sure to pick Lifeboat as your distributor, and then go find those Veeam opportunities. With all that virtualization out there, there's plenty of them that you can find. And that is all I have. And Don, I can go ahead and turn over to you, sir. I'm not sure if there are some questions out there that we want to go ahead and get answered.
Absolutely, and thank you, Laura, for the really fine presentation and for hanging in there through our little technical glitch in the beginning. I do appreciate that. We do have a question at the moment. One of the attendees wanted to know if we will share the presentation that is the slide deck with them. Will that be okay, Laura?
I will have to check. I am not sure if I can share this out, but I will definitely check.
All right. In any event, folks, there will be a link to the recording. This webinar will be viewable from the Lifeboat website. You just have to hit the Veeam landing page or hit our opportunities briefing page in the next day or so, and you'll be able to view this webinar again or share it with colleagues who maybe were not able to make the event today. At this time, if anyone else has questions, please feel free to enter those questions. I'm just going to move on to what we refer to as our call to action. And for that, I want to encourage you to visit the Veeam website, to in particular, check out the Veeam Partner portal. As Laura mentioned, you can sign up as a Pro Partner there, and you can select Lifeboat Distribution as your preferred distributor. But you can also find tons of resources up there to help you reach out to your customers and find those opportunities. Lots of collateral, short videos, etc. The other thing that we encourage you to do is to reach out to your Lifeboat sales executive. We're here every day to help support you. We can answer questions. We really view ourselves as being a true extension of the Veeam team. And in fact, we have 2 Veeam sales specialists on staff here. So if you're not familiar with Ryan Howard or Mike Sutton, give us a call. Those 2 guys are here every day, willing to give you pre-sale support and talk you through your opportunities to help you upsell or to make sure that you're providing your customers with exactly what they need in their environments. I'm going to take one more look for questions, Laura. Let me see here quickly. It looks like we're good to go. So
great.
Thank you again, Laura, and thank you everybody for attending. We do hope to hear from you soon, but for now, for everyone at Lifeboat and at Veeam, thanks one last time for attending, and we'll talk to you soon. Bye now.